Welcome back, everyone. My name is Chris, and I am your host. With me tonight are Dan.
Yo.
Tiff.
Hi.
And Dean.
Banana hammock.
Ugh. Tonight is the return of trivia time. The scores are tight, but with me having robbed Dan of his winnings from the South Jersey Geek Fest, will he have his revenge? Find out right now. Welcome to the Stone Age Gamer. Hi again, and welcome to episode 49 of the Stone Age Gamer podcast. It is trivia time once again, so let's take a look at where the scores stand for the year. Dan
has 3 points.
Except he doesn't. He only has 2.
Wayne has bar dollars, Chris.
I'll make up the extra point in bison dollars.
Ooh. All right, I'm back in.
Yes. Dean has 1 point and Tiff has 1 point. That is where we stand for the year so far, so it is a close game. We've got a full night ahead of us, so let's get right to it. Is everyone ready?
Yes.
Glorious.
7.
I choose not to answer.
Fair enough. Round 1 is called Music to My Ears. I have selected games that feature real-life musicians in them. I will read you a hint, and you will tell me the names of the game and the musician/band. For example, this Sega Genesis /arcade game may be the first time you can, quote-unquote, dance the zombies away. The answer would be Michael Jackson in Moonwalker.
Who's bad?
Dean's bad. Each question is good for 2 points, so for each part you get right, you can get a point.
All right.
So, Dan, you are the reigning champ, so you get to go first. Let's do it.
I don't even know where I live right now, so just this isn't gonna come across on the audio, but I'm just gonna sit here with my mouth agape and stare in amazement as the rest of you answer these questions. Apparently.
Okay.
Okay.
Dan.
Yes.
Launching CDs at your enemies would typically be a terribly ineffective idea.
Revolution X.
With this band's support, I guess anything is possible.
You have to have the name of the band.
Sorry. Aerosmith.
There you go. 2 points for
Sorry,
Dan.
I got really excited.
Wow.
I fucking love that game. It's the dumbest idea ever.
It's the best idea ever.
Why do I have a gun that shoots CDs?
Why are you Aerosmith?
Oh, you're not Aerosmith. You're saving Aerosmith.
Dude looks like a lady that I just shot with a CD in the fucking face. Sorry for jumping in. I will hold back my excitement next time.
It's okay.
It's okay. He's just living on the edge.
Oh.
Ooh. My love's in an elevator.
You're crazy.
No, that didn't work. It's really amazing.
You know what? The rest of you
can go eat the rich?
Oh, damn it. Look, dream on, motherfucker. I'm winning this week.
Can't touch this.
Dean, that's not an Aerosmith song.
Oh.
But you know what? They probably could teach Hammer how to walk this way. I think I'm out of Aerosmith shit.
I really don't want to miss a thing. This conversation is great.
Was that all the greatest hits? Did we get them all?
I think that was it.
Okay.
I think that was all of them.
Humpty Dance.
Oh, JD's got a gun. How do you fit that in the question?
I don't know, but I'm just sitting here crying that I forgot that one.
Oh my god. Alicia Silverstone herself is going to come in and smack the crap out of us.
Alicia Silverstone, big fan of the show.
She loves this show.
Anyway, Tiff.
Yes.
Intergalactic reporter Ooh La La can dance and shoot at aliens with the best of them, but the dance floor really heats up when this music icon joins her in her fight.
Give me that again.
Intergalactic reporter Ooh La La can dance and shoot aliens with the best of them, but the dance floor really heats up when this music icon joins her in her fight.
Is this on the PlayStation and the Dreamcast, or was it just the PlayStation? I don't remember anymore.
This was on PlayStation and Dreamcast.
I know the game.
Yeah, I don't know who the band was. I know the game, though.
It is a band or musician.
I want to say Tina Turner, but that's probably not it.
I think you should go with Britney Spears. That sounds like a possible one.
I'm trying to. It's Space Channel 5, but I can't. Give me a minute on the musician.
Well, that's 1 point for you.
I don't know. Go with Tina Turner. That sounds good. Aretha Franklin.
Rickroll.
Sorry.
It's Michael Jackson.
It is Michael Jackson.
Because we're dumb and apparently thought that anybody else could be in a game called Space Channel 5.
All right, 2 points
Yeah,
for
that's a good
Tiff.
point.
Dean.
I'm amazed.
This Sega Genesis pinball game included 3 of this band's hits, even though they were only added to the game late in development. Either way, it'll make you feel good.
I don't know the game or the people. Like, fuck. It was a pinball game?
It was a pinball game.
How many pinball games could there have been?
Gee, I sure hope you won't need a doctor if you're not feeling good. All right, Tina, spit it out.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna call a mulligan on that.
All right. Anybody else want to answer this question for him?
It's Motley Crue, right?
It is indeed Motley Crue.
I don't know. I don't know the name of. I don't know the name of the game though.
This is Crew Ball for the Sega Genesis.
Oh, fucking course
that,
it is.
Dude, I was like fucking 7 years old. I'm gonna buy a Motley Crue fucking pinball game. Fuck that.
I think being
dude,
7
bought
years
the
old is the only acceptable time to
Seriously.
be a Motley Crue fan.
I bought the first Guns N' Roses record when I was in first grade,
Right, what year was that?
1987.
Exactly,
I was
they were
7.
popular then. This was 96. Motley Crue wasn't really that popular for 7-year-olds. Power Rangers was.
Vince Neil has always been a god to young men.
Yeah.
Is he the guy from Motley Crue?
Yes.
Okay.
The only thing I applaud for them is that they've done so many drugs, they'll probably live past the nuclear holocaust.
We really do have to start wondering what type of world we are going to live for Nikki Sixx and Keith Richards.
Yeah.
Because those guys are never going to die.
Nikki Sixx has died twice.
Anyway,
Fun fact, he's a
Damn.
zombie. Yes, sir.
don't stop believing that you can catch your band's space-traveling car while dodging angry promoters. In space, of course.
Journey?
I'll accept that because the arcade game
All
is
right.
called Journey. I was looking
Thank
for
you.
Journey Escape, but it's the same thing.
Didn't we talk about that once on the show?
Yeah.
We did, yes. That was my guilty pleasure game.
Okay, we gotta find that episode because I'm gonna put as seen here.
As seen here. Tiff,
Yes.
when this rapper's diamond-encrusted skull is stolen by a terrorist group, it's up to him and his friends to go on a rampaging killing spree through an unnamed Middle Eastern country.
That was a dumb game.
That was an amazing game.
Fucking stupid. I don't even
It
know how that was
so
a fucking
awesome.
game.
Did it come out on his birthday? Or am I thinking of the wrong game?
I don't know.
Do we know rappers' birthdays?
I just
I mean-
remember watching the trailer for this and hearing the title character go, "Where's my skull?"
Oh! Ha! You shouldn't have said that.
Didn't he,
That's Fitty.
It is. What's this game?
What was that called? Bulletproof?
Ah, that was the wrong one. This is 50 Cent
Yeah,
Blood
Fitty
on the
has
Sand.
more than one game?
Yeah, he had 2.
He did indeed.
I will
game
take the half
actually 1
point on
point.
that, because damn.
That game actually wasn't supposed to be bad either. Like, it got somewhat good reviews, and that kind of blew my fucking mind.
Yeah. Dean, when this Xbox 360/PlayStation 3's game's main character goes to hell, it's this musician who greets him. Fitting, I hear he's pretty brutal.
Oh, it's Brutal Legend, and do you want me to name the band or just the artist?
The artist who greets him in hell.
What?
I'm not looking for the main character.
Ah,
I'm looking
fuck.
for the musician who greets him in hell.
Uh,
You got 1 point.
Fuck. Dude, there were so many people in that fucking game.
that game should have been so much better than it was.
It was pretty good, man. I don't know.
It
I don't-
zoomed out too far.
Shit, give me a minute. I'll remember. I promise I'll remember. I might remember. I probably won't remember.
I don't think you're gonna remember, dude.
I think he's gonna.
You know, it's
You
a
got
shame
this,
that
Dean.
you haven't seen Avengers yet, because Iron Man's really good in that movie.
Oh, come on.
No, it's,
Jesus,
it's not.
Dean.
It's Robert Downey Jr.?
Yes.
Wait, what?
It
I'm
is
so
Robert
confused.
Downey. It is Robert Downey Jr. in character as the guy he played on Ally McBeal, doing an impression of the black character from Tropical Thunder. Jack Black gets down to hell and he's like, "What do you mean, you people?" And you're like, "What the fuck? That movie hasn't even come out yet." Son of a bitch! It's Ozzy Osbourne, Dean. For fuck's sake, Black Sabbath, Iron
Dude,
Man.
I was gonna say Ozzy Osbourne. Fuck you guys. Dude, oh man. I quit.
Robert Downey
Fuck y'all.
Jr.
Oh, shut your
Oh my God,
assholes.
Dean, you are one of my very favorite people on the planet. I gotta tell you.
Oh, fuck, man. I was going to say Ozzy Osbourne, and then you're like, Iron Man, and I'm like, wait,
The
what?
singer of
Robert
Iron
Downey
Man
Jr. was
is
in that
Ozzy
game?
Osbourne.
Ooh.
Ah, don't talk to me anymore when I'm don't give me a goddamn hand.
Don't say peep when I'm trying to do business, man.
That was incredible. You know what? I'm just gonna put this out there. We're trying to build an audience. We may want to go back and have Dean answer Ozzy Osbourne and just cut this shit out. Pretend like it didn't happen.
No, fuck it. I'm sticking with Robert Downey Jr. That's the answer.
Okay. All right.
Dan, this 2000.
I don't.
Go. All right.
I can't even. I can't even.
Like a 12-year-old girl.
Dan, this
Yes, sir.
2004 video game, which is based on a 1999 movie, which is based on a 1996 novel, bears so little in common with its source material that it's a wonder it got made in the first place. The surprising musical guest star makes about as much sense as this game's release itself, which is to say, it's rather limp.
Okay, so something with Limp Bizkit. Or Fred Durst.
Fred Durst, ding ding ding.
Fred Durst was in a video
He
game?
was in a video game.
Was it
It kind of hurts my
BMXXXX?
feelings.
All right, give me the thing again. A game based on a movie based on a novel. Give me the years again.
The 2004 video game, based on a
Okay.
1999 movie, which is based on a 1996 novel, which bears so little in common with its source material, it's a wonder it got made in the first place.
All right, stab in the dark. The only thing I can think of, and I didn't even know there was a fucking game of this, but I'm gonna take a guess anyway. A 99 movie and a 96 novel.
Mm-hmm.
Were they popular?
The movie was.
The movie
Can
was.
I get a okay, Fight Club?
Yes, indeed.
Get the fuck out of here! There was a Fight Club game
There is a Fight Club game for PlayStation
that has
2
Fred Durst in it.
as an unlockable character. Yes, it's a fighting.
He should
game.
have stayed locked up.
It's ridiculous.
No. So that means that you can unlock Fred Durst and then beat the shit out of him?
Yes,
Sweet.
and it's still not worth it.
So wait, there is a Fight Club game where the lead singer of Limp Bizkit can fight the lead singer of 30 Seconds to Mars.
Whoa.
That seems like everything Chuck Palahniuk did not want to happen in his world.
It's
That
Pretty true,
sentence
yes.
just made me grow my bangs out and sweep them across one eye.
Okay. I had no fucking idea there was a Fight Club game.
try to
In
forget.
2004?
Yeah,
Was it terrible?
yeah.
Was it just fighting?
It was just a one-on-one fighting game.
That's
And they
not what
didn't
that
have any
movie's
movie
about.
But
Likenesses
just
either.
with
It was
random
just-
dudes in it?
Yeah.
That's not what that movie's about.
No,
Or
it's
that
not.
book. It's a great book. It's a great movie.
Yeah, I like the ending in the movie better, but yeah.
Well, yeah, but it takes place in Delaware too, which
Okay.
is weird. But
Anyway, Tiff,
there was a Fight Club video game?
there really
Holy
was.
shit.
Featuring a big-headed, almost chibi art style that can only be described as horrifying, This PlayStation 1 release played more like a minigame collection than the 1998 comedy-adventure film that shares the same name. Of course, the band it's about is also pretty vapid.
Give me the years again. I'm just trying to figure this out.
The movie that this is based on came out in 98. I believe the game also came out in 98.
Given your description, I'm gonna say Spice Girls?
Correct.
Really?
What's the name of the game?
Spice World?
Correct. 2 points for Tiff.
You take back everything that you just said. Spice World is a gem of a film, sir.
I didn't say the movie was bad.
Okay.
I said the game was bad.
Okay, that's
and
perfectly
that the
valid.
band was vapid.
It's Hard Day's Night at Jace.
Okay, I take back everything I said. It stands.
Dean. Paradox Development originally made a fighting engine for an over-the-top violent game called Thrill Kill. EA didn't want to publish such a
I'm
violent
sad I
game.
didn't get this one.
EA didn't want to publish such a violent game, so it went to Virgin Interactive, where it was rebranded with this rap group. It may have had style, but it still sucked.
It had a certain. I'm just gonna give him a hint because I don't want this Robert Downey Jr. shit to
Fuck
happen
you.
again.
Okay, it's got something to do with the Wu-Tang Clan.
Correct.
Yes, thank you.
I'm trying to remember the damn name of the game because it's been a while and it's got a very specific name. Fuck.
God damn it! I love the Wu-Tang Clan.
Shaolin style?
You are correct.
Ugh.
2 points for Dean.
Up from the 36 chambers. It's the ghost.
Dan. Paint your
Sorry,
face and head to the circus for this Dreamcast action game. I'm sure the members of this band all wish they looked like they do in this game.
Oh god damn! Kiss Psycho Circus.
That is correct.
Yay, Lou Beaver.
Yay, Lou Beaver.
Yeah. Shout out to Lou Beaver, without which we might never know anything about Kiss.
That's right.
And instead, we know everything about Kiss.
That's right.
Tiff. This
Yes?
2010 arcade-style sports revival wasn't short on cameos, but this particular set of musicians had the skills to pay the bills.
I'm just sitting here thinking about the Wu-Tang Clan. I gotta be honest with you.
Well, skills to pay the bills, that's Beastie Boys, isn't it?
That is correct. What is the
Okay.
game?
I'm sorry, you said this was a sports game?
This is a sports game. It's a 2010 arcade-style sports revival.
The only sports game that I can even think that is notably musical is, like...
Has lots of
NBA
cameos.
Jams?
It is NBA Jam.
Oh, thank God. I thought I was going to say that and you were all going to be like, what are you talking about?
Dean. Perhaps the first franchise that Activision beat to death got itself a series of HD remakes, including this game, which features a playable appearance by this Napster-hating frontman.
It's Tony Hawk Pro Skater. No. 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 No, it's not.
You were very, very close, which... be more specific.
At least get the point on the dude. There's really only one dude that could it be.
Also, he wasn't the front man.
Yes, they're not the front man. I don't think he said front man, though.
I did.
I don't know this shit,
That
man.
doesn't
You're
work
asking me
for
shit about fucking music. I don't listen to damn music. I listen to fucking video game music.
Also, when the Napster thing happened, wasn't Dean like 5?
Yes, I was fucking 5. I was. You know what I was listening to on Napster? Like funny sound clips of like Bart Simpson and stuff. That's what I was downloading on Napster, not fucking songs.
Well, I will
Fuck,
give you
man.
the point for the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. It is specifically Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 HD.
They really. Why? Why the fuck would they really? I digress. There's an unlockable character. You're saying?
There isn't.
Can we give him the band?
Sure.
It's
It's
Metallica.
Metallica.
So who is the guy? This guy's not the
Wait,
head.
was it the front man? Because the guy who hated Napster is the drummer.
yeah.
Oh, really? I thought they all did.
Well, they were all involved,
the drummer,
but it was...
All right, well, if it's not Lars Ulrich, he was the real fucking prick about it.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
the
he
one
was
that
probably
led
the biggest
charge.
prick about it, but
But the front man is in the game.
the front man is in the game.
Okay. By the way, Lars, Richard Stockton College enabled me to download all of your music at a very high speed, which I did after you bitched about it, you dick.
Lars Ulrich.
Big fan of the show. Lars Ulrich.
Fuck Lars Ulrich. Unsubscribe, you puss.
Wow. Okay.
But if
that's
James
a thing.
Hetfield would stick around, that would be cool, because I like him.
Yeah, James Hetfield was awesome.
Is he still a member?
James
He's
Hetfield.
the front man.
He was
Yeah,
the front
James
man.
Hetfield.
No,
Yeah.
I was gonna. Is he still a member of the band?
Yeah.
Is it,
No, they just keep killing guitarists and things.
No, bassist.
Oh, excuse me.
James Hetfield was the answer.
That's what I was gonna
Dean,
say.
please
Is it
say-
James Hetfield?
please
Because
say
you guys are
James
saying the
Hetfield.
front man over and over again. I'm like, would they just give it up like that?
Well, we're not in danger of losing this round to you, so yes.
Fuck you, man.
You know what? I'm gonna give Dean the point.
You should. I was fucking trying to.
Which means that right now the scores are Dan 8, Tiff 7, Dean 5. Dan.
I know. Now I'm gonna fucking not get it, and Dean's gonna
Did
win.
I miss one?
Yeah, you did.
Damn.
These two juvenile delinquents seem to take over America for a while. They even got their own video game featuring this legendary costumed metal band.
Oh wait, what? That wasn't what I thought it was.
Oh my god, I know this one! Oh!
Hold on, give it to me again, because I fucking totally had it like something completely different in my mind.
These two juvenile delinquents seemed to
Okay.
take over America for a while. They even got their own video game featuring this legendary costumed metal band.
Okay, Beavis and Butthead and Guar.
Correct.
All right.
War. Yeah.
Dude, you said these two juvenile delinquents took over America, and the first thing that popped into my mind was when everybody, Chris, when we were like fifth or sixth grade, everybody put their clothes on backwards because Criss Cross was like
Crisscross.
the fucking
Yeah,
shit.
man.
That was what jumped into my mind, and then you were like costume metal band. I was like,
That
nah,
doesn't
man, that's
fit.
not fucking it at all. Hold on. The
Tiff.
Mac Dad will make you jump, though.
Ugh. Yeah, I spell my name K-R-I-S, so believe me, I got more than my fill of that band.
Oh, you probably did. That sucks for you. Oh shit. I just realized that's terrible. I'm buying you backwards
Chris.
clothes for your birthday.
Are you the miggity Mac Daddy? The miggity Mac?
I'm gonna start taking points away.
Oh.
Tiff.
That
Yes?
would be wiggity wiggity whack.
I didn't say that part, so
I regret nothing. In the 2012 edition of what is probably the most popular video game franchise on the planet. I'm sorry, I'm reading this wrong. This is the 2012 edition of what is probably the most popular video game franchise on the planet. And this popular heavy metal band was shoehorned into the story for some reason. They made much more sense in Guitar Hero.
Oh my god, I have no idea. My mind is racing in such different directions. Say it again.
Alright, the game is the 2012 edition of what is probably the most popular video game franchise on the planet. And this popular heavy metal band was shoehorned into the story for some reason. They made much more sense in Guitar Hero.
Oh, wasn't that the Striper appearance in Pokemon?
Dan's absolutely right.
No, it was
Okay.
White Snake. Don't just give that shit to me, Chris.
Well, that wasn't until Pokemon Sapphire.
So
Tawny
we're
Katane
so
up
we're
on the
thi-
car.
shush. All right, so we're thinking of somebody that had a Guitar Hero game.
Well, that was in a Guitar Hero game.
It was in a Guitar Hero game. Okay, I can think of Guns N' Roses, and I can think of the Beatles, and I can think of...
But the hint is that they didn't have their own Guitar Hero game. They were just in one.
Oh, okay. Well, then I got nothing.
No guess on the game?
I have literally no idea.
This is Avenged Sevenfold in Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
Everything about that is terrible, and I want Dan's question instead. Because I knew that one.
Yes, everything about that is terrible.
Avenged Sevenfold was in Black Ops. We didn't play Black Ops 2.
I didn't either, and when I was researching this round, I was like just looking up band appearances in games, and like they have dialogue. They're talking about going on
What?
stage.
What?
I'm like, I don't know what's happening in this game, and I'm glad I've never played it.
What the hell kind of Black Op is that?
Black Metal Ops. Ooh.
No.
Black Eyeliner Ops, maybe.
Yeah.
Dean. Boxing never moved this smooth before this title hit the market. Of course, the smooth moves weren't truly on display until you unlocked this iconic hidden boxer.
I feel like you're giving me a hint.
I'm
with
guessing
the
he's
fucking-
smooth.
I didn't know.
You may even consider him a criminal.
What game was Michael Jackson a? Okay. Is it Ready to Rumble boxing?
It is.
And it's Michael
Yep.
Jackson's a fucking boxer.
Yep.
That guy wouldn't hit a fucking teddy bear boxer my ass.
And that's it for round one. That
Oh,
kinda
good, because I was about to say, what could possibly be coming after that?
Yes, that'll do it for round one. So at the end of the first round, we have Dean and Tiff tied with 7, and Dan in the lead with 10.
I am all that is man.
We're going to take ourselves a quick intermission, and we'll be right back with round 2. Hi everyone! With South Jersey Geek Fest and Atlantic City Boardwalk Con behind us, Geekade's summer tour is half over, but the biggest events are still to come. First, we're going to be at Too Many Games at the Greater Philadelphia Expo Center on June 26th, 27th, and 28th. We'll be at the StoneAgeGamer.com's booth, and we're even hosting a live panel at the event. Then, on July 25th and 26th at the William G. Mennen Sports Arena in Morristown, New Jersey, Geekade is taking over Garden State Comic Fest 2015. We'll be hosting another live panel, as well as walking the show floor and doing all sorts of fun things with everyone we meet. Don't read too much into that. So come out and meet us all live and in person. We might even have some cool swag to give away. See you there. Alright, we have returned, which means it's time for round number 2. It's the return of Stump the Chris. Each contestant will read me 3 game descriptions. The catch is, only one of them will be real. If they manage to fool me, they get a point. If I guess right, no points for them. Dan is in the lead, so you get to go first. Dan.
Alright, hold on. I gotta pull it up. I wasn't ready, I'm sorry.
You son of a bitch.
I know, I'm just trying to make more editing work for you. Alright, this evening's theme, Across the Pond. These games are all UK-released games. You ready?
Oi.
Boy. Well done, sir. Boiler House! The story is simple. You work in a boiler house, and you are tasked with maintaining the pressure levels of the boilers. Run back and forth releasing the pressure valves to keep the gauges in the green before they explode! And they will! A lot, if you're bad at the game.
No British accent?
No.
Okay.
Bubble and Squeak! A side-scrolling platformer in which you guide your sprites, Bubble and Squeak, through a food-themed land dodging sinister Brussels sprouts, peas, and cabbages. Collect tokens and avoid pitfalls, lest you end up baked in a truly awful British food staple, a pie. But like a meat pie.
Bubble and squeak.
Ugh. Yeah, gross. Miner Man! M-I-N-E-R, not like Major Minor Man, but like in a mine. The most fun to be had in the Industrial Revolution. The objective is to explore the various mine caverns and collect objects before your oxygen runs out and you become a sad footnote in history. Much like the realities of working in a real mine, this game has no shortage of ways it can kill you. From poisonous snakes, long falls down a mine shaft, and rogue mining robots. Complete your mission and you may be lucky enough to return to your family tonight, only to start it all over again tomorrow.
Wow.
All fucking gems.
Oh, what system?
I want it to be Bubble and Squeak.
What system?
ZX Spectrum.
Ooh, wow. Deep cut.
Mm-hmm.
The Boiler House one sounds really fun. And the Miner one is just reminding me of Miner 2049er, but I don't know of any version of that called Miner Man. But heck with it. I'm going to guess Miner Man.
Boiler Room. Boiler House, sorry. Boiler House is a real game. You just fucking balance shit. You're like, oh, there's a little bit over here, I'm going to go twist this lever. Oh, there's a little bit over here, I'm going to go twist this lever.
And what is it for?
The
ZX Spectrum.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
All right, point for Dan.
When Tiff and I were playing these games, she asked me, what the fuck is a ZX Spectrum? And my answer was, a system Chris wishes he knew more about. Which is absolutely true.
You are absolutely right.
I know.
All right, Tiff, you're up next.
Okay. Let me decide my order. My theme is cooking games. All right. Number 1, Cooking with Fire, a shovelware knockoff of Burger Time, only this time the harassed chef is not limited to burgers, but to all stackable foods, like sandwiches, and other kinds of sandwiches. Create your dishes before the totally not a pickle at all cucumber comes to end your game. Also, the egg is pink now, with no real explanation at all. Think of it as the fever dream of an overworked line cook. In television, 1983.
Wow.
Okay, number 2. This is a Japanese exclusive deemed too spicy to release in America. We have Cooking Mama. Mama Needs a Drink. A more grown-up addition to the series, we join Mama once again after a long day of cooking and crafting and caring for her children. Primary gameplay involves stirring, shaking, and garnishing a variety of cocktails for poor tired Mama. Side mission minigame sees you running a bubble bath, rubbing Mama's feet, and fending off unwanted advances from Papa. DS. Okay, Cooking Fighter How. Battles take place in an overhead screen. Each level has an animal, like a chicken or a crab or a cow, which must be beaten with a weapon and then turned into a meal. Vegetables are strewn across the battlefield that can be thrown into the meat to create a different meal, and different methods of cooking can be used. The winner is determined by who gets the most points after the meals are cooked. PlayStation.
Huh. Well,
Don't play a lot of cooking games?
As much as I would love to think that Cooking Mama Needs a Drink is real, I gotta rule that one out just because Mama Needs a Drink doesn't sound like a very Japanese phrase, so I'm gonna cross that one off the list. Alright, the first one was called Cooking with Fire?
Yes.
And the last one was Cooking Fighter... What was it? Cooking Fighter How? Like HOW or?
No, like a name. How? Like a kung fu fighter.
Huh. I remember there was that first-person shooter on PlayStation about the chef that would like hit people with a frying pan or something called PO'd. Boy, that game was weird. Damn. I'm gonna go with Cooking Fighter How.
Damn it!
Awesome. This is real?
You were supposed to pick Cooking with Fire. Yes, it's real and it's bananas. You go out with a club and you beat an animal until it turns into food.
Did you say that was a Japan exclusive?
No, it was on PlayStation.
Oh, I need to find this game. That sounds marvelous.
It's, isn't.
Well, I will at least marvel at it.
Okay, you can do that.
All right, Dean, you're up.
Let's see what we got here. Okay. I don't have a fucking theme because I don't do themes. So here we go. Blip and Blop Balls of Steel, rampaging Pokemon, drug-addled Care Bears, and terrorist Smurfs are trying to take over the world. It's up to Blip and Blop to stop this cartoon invasion. Are you man enough to heed the call? Next is Gravedigger Simulator. Hey kids, ever wanted to bury one of... let me start this over again. Oof, this is going to be a rough one. Hey kids, ever wanted to be the one to bury others' loved ones? Well, now you can in Gravedigger Simulator. 15 customizable caskets, 12 different locations, and 8 different depths to bury the dead. Be sure to download the DLC, which gives you 6 different funeral vehicles to drive and a new embalming video game minigame. I'm going to fucking hell. Find your calling today. Last
I don't think you're going to hell. There wasn't anything racist about that.
Last game is called Shuttershock. You are the paparazzi tasked with getting the most scandalous photos of celebrities ever. Sneak and pry your way into the homes of some of the most well-known people. Take pictures of them sleeping, catch them doing mundane activities, and then spin it into entirely different things. Bonus points for catching them doing awkward things. Gain levels and money to upgrade your gear, sneaking abilities, and maybe one day you'll even be able to encroach on people's privacy without them even knowing you're there. Be the master. Become the most hated person on the universe in Shuttershock. Yeah, guess which one's real,
That's
bitch.
exciting.
All right, Blip and Blop is out because there's no way that all of those characters would be licensed in one game. So
Yeah, that was the problem with that one.
I'm crossing out Blip and Blop. Oh, the other two are way too believable. I completely buy both of those as being real. Like Gravedigger Sim, there's a friggin' goat simulator. So yeah, Gravedigger Simulator, totally buy that. And same with the Paparazzi Simulator. Farts. My heart is telling me Gravedigger Simulator, so I'm going with that.
Blip and Blop Balls of Steel was a real game.
What?
Google it. Came out May 1st, 2002.
It has Pokemon in it?
Yeah, it is. Back in the day, it was a freeware game, and
Oh my god.
yeah, that was a thing. I had it actually, and that's how I know about it. My friend was like, "You need to play this game," and I was like, "What is it?" He's called Blip and Blop's Balls of Steel, and it was the most ridiculous game ever. If it's still out there in any way, shape, or form, it's freeware. You should be able to download it, no problem. So yeah, if you can get your hands on it, it's a shooter. It's like Contra, but with these ridiculous fucking characters. I swear to God, this is a real thing. You can go look it up. Yeah. By all means,
It's got its own Facebook page. Wow.
It was fucking bananas, man. It was on GameSpot, I think, too, way back when. I don't know if it's on there anymore, but it was.
Good lord. All right, well, learn something new every day. So, the standings right now, we've got Dan with 11, Tiff with 7, and Dean with 8.
Boo.
So, before we move on to round 3, we're going to take ourselves a quick break. We will be back. And now, here's a look at some of the other original content available right now at geekade.com.
First up, if you're like me, you've probably spent time wondering what the best TurboGrafx-16 games are. Well, for your convenience, Dan and Chris have made 2 competing top 10 TurboGrafx-16 game lists, so you don't have to. Be sure to read Geekade Top 10 TurboGrafx-16 games and let us know what your favorites are. TurboGrafx-16. I just didn't feel like I said that enough in there.
What system?
TurboGrafx-16.
Ah, love that system.
Me too.
I gathered.
That's why we wrote about it, Chris.
Lords of Thunder is the best.
Splatterhouse.
Wait, what was Lords of Thunder on?
Spoilers!
TurboGrafx-16.
Oh, okay.
Also, shout out to Travis. I agree, Keith Courage in Alpha Zones is a pretty dope game.
Yeah.
Probably we would hit like 15 or so, I think, on my list. But
Spoilers! Let them read the list first.
oh, this is a musical episode. I forgot. Hey, Dean,
Yeah,
you've played Metal Gear, right?
Metal Gear.
sure.
Right. Pretty good game.
Yeah.
You know Solid Snake.
Yeah.
You know he's got a real name.
No.
Yeah.
What is
His
it?
first name. Well, I can tell you what it's not. It's not Solid and then Snake.
Oh.
His real name is Justin Haley. Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
Shut up. Hey, Tiff.
Yeah.
Did you know that the protagonist in Castlevania 2, it's not actually a Belmont?
Yeah.
You did know that?
I did.
Oh.
Well, how'd you know
who
that?
It is?
This is kid Tim Bradley. Grew up next to me.
Tim Bradley. You were Tim Bradley's neighbor?
Yeah, he was kind of a shit.
This is fucking Tim Bradley. What a dick.
His friend Simon Quest, though, stand-up kid.
Was he?
Yeah.
Seems
Is he related
like
to Johnny Quest?
No.
nephew of Johnny Bravo. Hoo-ah. Anyway. Wait, that was Al Pacino. I don't know where it came from. Sorry.
Yeah, Johnny Bravo is hoo-ha.
Hoo-ha. Right. Anyway, if you had read the Worlds of Power novels, you would know all these things that apparently you already knew because you're a wizard, Harry. Check out episode 8 of Into the Vault for a closer look at these official novelizations of all your favorite classic NES games. They are goddamn bananas.
WWE Payback was on May 17th, but that didn't happen yet, so I don't know why we're saying was.
The podcast
Dan made his
gets
prediction.
posted on Wednesday.
Yeah, so it was...
WWE Payback was on May 17th, but Dan made his predictions for the event on May 16th. Did he successfully predict the future, or is he a filthy liar? I don't know, because I'm not in the future. I'm in the past. I don't know. What am I? What's going on? Is this a time paradox? Anyway, read Why I Love Wrestling, Payback predictions to find out. And find out if we're still alive, because we're definitely creating some sort of time paradox.
Finally, on Apathetic Enthusiasm, Brandon and Travis discuss the wonderment that is Nintendo theme parks and the new electric cars from Tesla, the car manufacturer, not the time-traveling inventor. Don't miss Apathetic Enthusiasm Episode 13, Nintesla Entertainment System. You can catch all this, plus tons of other articles, videos, and podcasts, and more, over at geekade.com. We have returned for the final round. Here are the scores again so far. Dan's in the lead with 11. Dean has 8. Tiff has 7. So, the last round is called Before and After, which I have stolen wholesale from Jeopardy! I'm going to describe a game that is a mashup of two different games. For example, the leading NFL football franchise and a crappy ping pong game based on a ping pong movie would be John Madden Footballs of Fury.
I'm in.
Gotcha.
We're supposed to guess this?
Yes, you are.
What the fuck? Fuck this game.
Dean, don't sell yourself short. They always go better than they sound in the description.
Alright, so we're going to go in reverse order this time. So,
Son of a bitch! Oh, fine,
So
let's
we have
fucking
to
go.
start with
Let's
Dean?
do this.
we're going to start with Dean. Alright, Dean. An early NES Joust clone and an unfortunately now defunct boxing franchise. Again, that is an early NES Joust clone and an unfortunately now defunct boxing franchise.
Now defunct boxing franchise?
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
It was a PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 era boxing franchise.
wow.
Has it already been mentioned on the show tonight?
Yeah.
Negative.
What?
More realistic.
Oh, Balloon Knight? I don't know. What the fuck?
You've got the right games. You have to word it correctly. Remember, the clue was John Madden Footballs of Fury. So John Madden Football and Balls of Fury. So the last word of the first game is the first word of the second game.
I'm impressed you pulled all that shit out. Christ.
You have the exact right games. You just need to say the words.
John Madden's Footballs of Fury. So this is gonna be... What? Alright, so it's balloon fight. Yeah, is it
Keep going. You almost got it.
balloon fight and fight night?
So the answer
So
is...
just take one of those fights out.
Yes.
Robert Downey Jr.
Shut the fuck up.
Say
Castlevania.
exactly what you just said, but take one of the fights out.
Balloon fight night?
Yes.
Yay!
Well, all right. Just for my own reference later on, because I'm confused. So, balloon fight, and then the last word of the last game.
Yeah, so the last word of the first game is also the first word of the second game, and
Oh,
then you mash
Jesus.
them together. So, balloon fight night.
Okay.
You got it?
all right.
You gonna make it?
Maybe.
All right, Tiff.
Oh god, yes.
A game about a murderous pink floaty blob, and a game about a fat man in a grass skirt.
Um,
I thought I had it tough.
Okay. So the first one is a Kirby game,
Mm-hmm.
and the next one is a game with a fat guy in a grass skirt. Okay.
He wears a red hat.
And a red hat.
Does he ride a skateboard?
Occasionally.
Does he throw tomahawks?
Also occasionally.
Would he have been featured in our top 10 TurboGrafx 16 games?
On both of our lists, as a matter of fact.
Holy shit.
Okay, Kirby Adventure Island?
Exactly.
Yay!
Point for Tiff. Kirby's Adventure Island.
Man, I'm glad I proofread your article.
Dan.
Yeah.
A Nintendo 64 action game about shooting giant bugs and a farming simulator.
What was that game called? Oh my god.
Harvest Moon is the second one, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know the first one, but I gotta
Okay.
look up the name.
Fuck. A Nintendo 64 game that ends in harvest.
Indeed.
Never owned an N64. I can't get Armorines out of my head, and I have no idea why, because that's not it.
That's a
motherfucker.
tough one, man. I think I know this one if he doesn't get it.
What are the scores?
You have 11. Dean has 9. That's the closest behind you. Tiff has 8.
Rude.
Something
Just
like...
call me a loser right here in front of everybody.
God, it's like... it's something...
It's something harvest.
No, I know it's something to harvest. It's like mind harvest or fucking body harvest or like dick harvest. I don't think
Dick
it was that
Harvest.
one.
Love it.
Dick Harvest Moon. Fuck it, Body Harvest Moon.
You are correct.
Get the fuck out of town. Son of a bitch. My roommate Dave had that game. That game sucked.
It really did.
That was fucking terrible.
Dean. The final nail in the coffin for developer Silicon Knights and an Atari 2600 game about a stuntman.
Oh my god, what was the name of that game? Fuck. Oh, that was Xbox 360, wasn't it?
Yep. I think it was originally an N64 game, and then a GameCube game, and then an Xbox game, and then an Xbox 360 trilogy, except only the first one ever came out, because it sucked.
And no one gave a shit anytime it happened. Like, hey, this game's coming out. We don't fucking care, though.
Well, been a lot of language in the last few minutes.
Well, it's late and we've been drinking.
I
By
haven't
we, I
been
mean I have been drinking.
Okay, what was the Atari game?
It's an Atari 2600 game about a stuntman.
Okay, so it's human.
Mhm.
Alright. You were taxing my fucking brain, Chris.
I am, and I'm sorry.
Okay. Fuck. I played it. Two Human Cannibal.
Correct!
Yay!
Nicely
I
done.
would not have gotten that one.
I have
well
no
done,
idea
Dean.
what you're talking about on either front.
It was a fun game. I actually kind of enjoyed that.
It was pretty good. Tiff,
Yes.
The catalyst behind the dancing game craze and an arcade dud about stopping terrorists or something with CDs.
Oh, we just talked about this. It's Dance Dance Revolution, X.
Correct.
If you
Yay!
said any other letter than X, I was going to be a little upset.
Oh, it's Dance Dance Revolution Q. It's one of the one of my favorite prequels in all of gaming.
All right, Dan.
Yes, sir.
A game based on a popular movie franchise that takes place in the past even though it looks like the future, and another game based on another popular movie franchise that takes place in the past and the future.
Your mom. If I asked you if the first one was Star Wars, would you tell me if I was right?
Maybe.
Okay, so Star Wars.
Is there a game called Star Wars? Because I sort of don't feel like there is.
There is.
There is a game called Star Wars, but it is a Star Wars game.
So it's not called Star Wars, but it's a Star Wars
Right,
game.
but it's a Star Wars thing. Alright, so it's obviously Star Wars Masters of Terras Kasai. What the fuck? No, I'm just kidding. The second thing was a popular movie franchise that takes place in the past and the future?
Correct.
Wait, no. Fuck you. Star Wars Empire Strikes Back to the Future.
There you go.
Fuck your ass.
I was gonna punch you in
Jesus.
the. I was gonna punch you in the neck with the DeLorean that I currently have within reaching distance. If you did not get that correct,
That was
in
excellent,
fact,
sir.
I would have to knock over some Star Wars merch to get to the DeLorean to punch you in the neck with it.
She's not wrong. These are things that would have happened.
I might take a picture for the show notes.
Wow, that was good, Chris. Well done, sir.
Oh, thank you. Dean, the Atari Jaguar incarnation of your favorite game franchise and one of the GameCube's most popular RPGs.
There wasn't a version of Angry Birds on the Jaguar.
I'm gonna fucking murder you.
Oh, God, call Robert Downey Jr. first.
I was gonna say, but Bubsy is only one word, so how do you?
Oh my God,
start
both of you.
something?
Oh, God.
This was actually the first question I thought up when I thought up this game. And I had to give it to you.
Or say it again.
It's the Atari Jaguar incarnation of your favorite game franchise. And I say that sarcastically. You hate this game franchise. And one of the GameCube's most popular RPGs.
Did Bubsy have a fucking game on the fucking Jaguar?
He did have a game on the Jaguar.
Motherfucker.
I was banking on you knowing your enemy.
We should just have a soundboard clip of Mike saying, "What could possibly go wrong?"
Oh Jesus! All right, and what was it? GameCube RPG?
Yeah, one of GameCube's most popular RPGs.
Okay.
Was it an RPG that was on the Dreamcast first?
Negative.
No, I think
Okay,
I know
so-
what it is.
I
Oh,
have no idea.
I'm working on it. I'm too tired for this, Chris.
Dean?
Bubsy and Tales of Symphonia.
Those are the two games.
Okay.
I'm having trouble putting this together. So,
Do you know the name of the Jaguar Bubsy game?
Bubsy and Fractured Furry Tales.
Mm-hmm.
Now put it together. Just
Bubsy
say
and Fractured
Tales of
Furry Tales of
Symphonia.
Symphonia.
There you go.
There you go. You got it.
All right.
Well done, sir.
See, this shit's difficult, man. And fuck.
Did you hear the light bulb go on in his head though?
Ka-ching! Oh, I can just say the shit all together.
Tiff,
Yes.
a classic trackball arcade game about preventing the apocalypse, and a popular console and PC strategy game that's sometimes about causing it.
Okay, I think I only know one trackball game, and I know of a game that could go with that, but I don't know that fits. I'm gonna say Missile Command and Conquer.
You are correct.
Yay! It just so happens that Missile Command is the only trackball arcade game I think I've ever played.
You ever played Centipede?
And also, Command & Conquer is a baller-ass game. I don't think I've ever played Centipede in a real arcade.
I was trying to figure out something with Robotron 2084 or 48. What is it?
2084.
Is that even a trackball game?
No.
Oh, wait, that's like a twin stick thing, right?
Indeed.
Yeah.
All right.
It's fucking hard.
Dan, this is a tough one.
Oh, good.
A
Is this the last question?
Negative.
We have one more round, right?
I think there's 2 more. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Dan, a PSP port of a very popular JRPG and Nintendo's premier futuristic racing franchise.
So it's F-Zero is the second one.
Mm-hmm.
And the first game is like Kitsune Project Diva F or some shit like that. Isn't it?
I mean, you're
something
traveling
like
in the
that.
right direction, I guess.
There's something... That's close, right?
It's
Not close enough,
It's
sucker.
close. It's the right format, I guess. I'll say the words are a bit more English sounding.
It's not Project Diva F-Zero, is it?
Negative.
What the fuck is it?
It is Wild Arms Alter Code F-Zero.
Oh.
That is the correct
No,
response.
There's totally a fucking Project Diva F game. I promise.
Are you
there is.
playing, like, knockoff American Idol games or
No,
something?
there's like I don't know. They were fucking talking about it on Retronauts.
Is that why you're
like
in
a
the
couple
bathroom
weeks
for so
ago.
long?
I'm taking the point. Fuck you. There's something like it's like Hisune Project Diva F. I promise it works. Don't fucking screw me out of another victory, Chris. I will fight you.
Is it a PSP port of a popular JRPG?
I think so.
Oh, like, come on, like the
No,
game
I
you were
honestly
thinking about,
think it
he didn't-
is.
He didn't get. I think that's the end of.
You don't get the point.
No, that's fine. No, look it up when we're done. There's something fucking called Project Diva F. I promise. I don't know if it's a PSP port. I'm not sure.
Project Diva F is in fact a game. Let's see. Negative is on PS3 and Vita. So a valiant effort.
But no.
Whatever. Thanks, Retronauts. Assholes.
Big fans of the show.
It's actually a really dope podcast. You should listen to it after hours.
Alright, Dean. The franchise that put Squaresoft on the map, and the only Sega shooter that's possibly stranger than Space Harrier.
Oh, I'm in. Can I answer for him?
No.
What's the score? I might not want to.
I'm thinking. I'm fucking thinking here. I got
Yes,
this.
the scores are rather close. Dan has 13, Tiff has 10, Dean has 11.
Yeah, I got this. All right. Final Fantasy Zone.
Correct!
Fuck yeah.
I said that one right.
Yeah, you did. Tiff, the first major misstep for Sega's mascot in an early Nintendo 64 game about blowing stuff up.
Oh, Sonic Armorines.
Armorines was a late N64 game.
Was it?
Yeah.
It was shitty though, right?
I think so.
Actually, no. Don't people like that game?
I think people like the PC version.
Okay.
Okay, say it one more time.
The first major misstep for Sega's mascot and an early Nintendo 64 game about blowing stuff up by Rare.
I think I know that
Early
one.
64
Actually.
game by Rare?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think I know the first one. Hold on.
So pre-Perfect Dark?
Very pre-Perfect Dark. This was almost a launch title.
I don't think this is right, but it's the only one I can think of that's even close to... I'm gonna go Sonic Boom Blocks.
Incorrect, but that's a good attempt there.
I feel like it fits!
Well, it certainly wasn't the first major misstep for Sega's mascot. That would be Sonic 3D Blast Core.
that was tough.
That was
Okay,
hard.
considering that I'm losing and I managed to find 2 games that fit together, I think I should get a point for that.
You can have an honorary point. It doesn't actually count towards your score.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's right next to my honorary convention victory.
It is. It's chilling in the same point pool.
Oh, honey, we got matching asterisks.
Yeah, the same asterisks that don't mean jack.
Dan.
I'm standing by it. That was an impressive maneuver on my part.
It was.
The first foray into the third dimension for Nintendo's Premier Plumber and a popular truck racing franchise found on the PS2 and Dreamcast. No, I'm not talking about Mario Clash for Virtual Boy or Super Mario RPG where you can move up, down, left, and right.
Okay, so Super Mario 64.
Hmm.
And a truck racing game?
Dude, that's dirty. I see how you're using that.
Oh!
It's just the 4, right?
I'm not saying anything.
Six super super
Correct.
Too much alcohol. Fuck my brain. Super Mario 64x4. Oh, fuck. What system was the 4x4 game on?
PS2 and Dreamcast.
PS2 and Dreamcast. Oh, fuck. We had so many copies of that at Game Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and there's so fucking many 4x4 games. Holy shit. PS2 and Dreamcast?
This is one of the very few that actually start with the term 4x4.
I'm just trying to think, because it had sequels
Mm-hmm.
that were not... If I say that... Super Mario 64x4 Evo or Evolution, will you take either?
I would. Exactly correct.
Son of a bitch. Holy shit.
All right.
We had
Dan.
so many copies of that at Game Crazy. Seriously.
Yeah, we did.
Nobody wanted that game.
No, they didn't.
Or its fucking sequels.
Dean. Solid Snake and Marcus Phoenix.
Metal Gears of War.
Correct. I know that was a simple one, but I couldn't help myself. I just liked it too much.
No, it was good.
Tiff.
Metal Gear.
Ubisoft's
War.
first failed attempt at a first-person shooter on the Wii, and an Xbox game with the most complicated controller on the planet.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Well done, sir.
There one more time, because I got a face being made out of me and it distracted me.
Well done, my friend. I love everything about this question.
Ubisoft's first failed attempt at a first-person shooter on the Wii, and an Xbox game with the most complicated controller on the planet.
That's like the best controller, and I'm so sad I never got one.
Me too.
I want that controller so fucking bad. I would never... I just want it.
Wasn't it like dumb expensive? I remember they first had that when I started working at GameStop, and it was
It was like $200
Yeah.
or something.
obscenely
It was
expensive for a
ridiculous.
controller.
I think
Alright,
like...
give me the question one more time. I think I got it.
Ubisoft's first failed attempt at a first-person shooter on the Wii, and an Xbox game with the most complicated controller on the planet.
Red Steel Battalion.
Correct.
I am all that is man. Even though I'm losing. And I am also a woman.
And
Didn't you-
Dan.
Sorry, didn't you have like a sword and a gun in Red Steel?
Yes.
Wasn't that like the thing?
That
I
was
don't
the
know,
thing.
but that
You
thing
would
was
switch back and forth
crazy.
between sword fighting and first-person shooting, and it was a neat idea, and the sequel was actually very good. It
Right,
had
but...
little
like
to
the-
nothing to do with the original Red Steel. It was like this weird sci-fi western where the first one was like this dumb Yakuza shooting game.
Yeah, and like that was one of those games that was like the E3 trailer fucking sold every pre-order.
Yeah.
And then everyone who bought it told all of their friends like, "Nah, dude, stay the fuck away. This game sucks balls."
Yeah, it was not good. I really wanted it to be cool too, but
It
it's-
looked cool.
Ugh. It really did, but you couldn't like you could
couldn't
only
do
use
anything.
one at a time. Like,
Yeah.
you would get into a sword fight and you would put your gun away. And it's like, that's fucking stupid. Why not just shoot the guy?
I got 2 hands.
Exactly. And then in Red
He's
Steel
only
2,
got a sword. I've got a gun.
in Red
Yeah,
Steel
you
2, you
should-
could switch back and forth like nothing. They would get to these like crazy ninja dudes, and if you started shooting them, they just block your bullets. So you'd have to go attacking with melee attacks. Like, Red Steel 2 was fucking cool, and it was just... They should not have called it Red Steel 2, because it probably would have sold and done way better if it didn't have any connection to that first game.
You know what we should do?
Call it Blue Steel and put fucking what's his dick on the cover.
Actually, yes. Yes, but we should also play Red Steel with the Steel Battalion controller.
Fuck yeah.
Wow.
That would be impossible.
Well, Dan, you've already won the game, but here's
You're
the last
goddamn
question
right
anyway.
I have.
The Neo Geo's premier weapon-based fighter and a PlayStation 2 game about riding a bike exclusively on a down incline.
What?
Samurai Showdown? Fuck you. Samurai Show Downhill Domination.
Yup.
Eat all the dicks, my friend.
I was a point behind you, motherfucker.
He was close.
I don't want to talk about it.
Final scores. Tiff with 11, Dean with 13, and Dan, the reigning champion, with 15 points.
Can I just say that I am surprised that I do as well as I do.
You
I
said
might-
doo-doo.
I did say doo-doo. I might end up with it at the end of the year with only 1 victory, but I almost get there.
I gotta tell you, I am feeling a commanding 4-1 lead. Even though it's only 3-1.
It is only 3-1.
Not letting it go, I'm bitter.
Well, speaking of bitter, Dean, do the thing.
Do the fucking thing. So you also check out the show notes because it's awesome and we're a great show. We do a game show for God's sakes, and we're pretty good sore losers about losing, or anyway I am, because all I fucking do is lose. So anyway, you should check out the show notes. It's got all our social links, anything to what we talked about in the show when we're not doing the game show, because we're not listing the questions that we asked. So you're just going to have to listen again and again and again until you have them all written down. Besides that, we also list any sort of events coming up that we're going to be at and all that stuff. And we also have a nifty contact us button right in the show notes as well. That will lead us right to, will lead you right to our website. We know where our shit is. I think we do. Anyway,
That's
besides
IGN.com, right?
yes. You shouldn't have said that. Dan, you're fired. You're getting off the show.
Oh, you're like the opposite of a DJ Khaled song.
Are we the best?
All you do is lose. Hey,
You're
nothing?
stupid.
I know. Don't put
Anyway.
your hands up.
I will be
I'm sorry.
posting a picture of Dan's stupid face so everyone can just spit on it on their screens.
Oh.
Besides that, we got some events coming up. Again, we said it already. Going to be at Too Many Games. Going to be at Garden State Comic Fest. We just got our Twitch channel working again, so that's a cool thing. I do stuff on there.
Was our Twitch channel getting a little twitchy?
What?
Was our Twitch channel getting a little twitchy?
No, my hardware was.
Oh.
It was
So
a
I
bit
fixed
clangy
it.
and a bit jammy.
Yeah, so I hit it with a baseball bat, and then that broke everything, and then I bought new hardware. So,
And a new
We're-
baseball bat.
yeah. Actually, the baseball bat was fine. The computer, not so much. So, yeah, you can find us on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/geekade. We kept it nice and simple for you. And, yeah, I mean, last week I think I did a 3 or 4 days just of full nonsensical streaming, and now I'm actually playing my way through Little Inferno because I didn't even know that was a game to begin with, and it's pretty fun. So you should watch me play it. If you follow us on there, you can actually get notifications for when we go live. So, with that, I'm done talking.
Excellent job, Dean.
Meh. I've heard better.
Well, thanks everybody for listening. Thanks everybody for playing. I hope you had nearly as much fun as I did. Except you, Dean, which you seem to not have any fun at all. I'm sorry.
Robert Downey Jr.
Well, again, thanks for listening. Tune in next week when we do a listener request episode all about Final Fantasy VII and its effect on the gaming industry. So, have a great night, everybody, and we'll see you next week.
Go shorty, it's your birthday. We're
It's
gonna
your
party
birthday.
like it's your birthday. Like, what
It's
the
not my
fuck does
birthday
that
until
lyric
next
mean?
week.
Let's hold on. We have to digress for a minute.
Do we
Go
really?
shorty. Yeah, we do. It's your birthday. Okay, so we've established that it is, in
short
fact,
person's birthday.
Shorty's birthday. We're gonna party like it's your birthday. Well, that's
Okay.
fucking good because it's her birthday,
Okay, look.
Fitty.
Look,
What
I
does that
watched
mean?
Prince on national television sing "Tonight We're Gonna Party Like It's 1999" on 1999, and that was still good.
Prince is way better than 50, though. Sorry,
No.
Fitty. My bad.
That
I'm just saying.
that is an argument for another
We're gonna
show,
drink
sir.
Bacardi like it's your birthday.
I like Bacardi on my birthday.
Do you
Dean.
like it in a different way than? Sorry, it's just
This
always
is going
really
to
bothered
be
me,
a
Chris.
5-hour podcast.
Sorry.
Can we just have a podcast where Dan dissects the lyrics to "In the Club"?
What you gonna do with that big fat butt? Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. We'll talk about that one next week. All right, sorry,
I feel
Dean.
like that one's really self-explanatory.